Hello everybody, how are you? Today we'll solve a cumulative test without using calculator. Question number 1. Choose the correct answer from both given. Number 1. If n of x equals 3 over x plus x over 3, then the domain of the function n is space. We know the domain is r subtract set of 0 of denominator. R subtract set of 0 of denominator. To 0 of denominator here, x equals 0. So the domain will be r subtract set of 0. Letter B. Question 2. The function of f, where f of x equals x subtract 3 over x subtract 4 has an additive inverse in the domain r subtract 4. Additive inverse will be r subtract set of 0 of denominator r subtract 4. Question 3. Simplest form of the function f of x equal to x over x plus 1 plus x over x plus 1 is. We want to find the simplest form. We can write the least common multiplication about denominator x plus 1 and 2x plus x. The result will be 3x over x plus 1. 3x over x plus 1. Question number 4. If 2 power 7 multiplied 3 power 7 equals 6 power k, then k equal. We know we have the common power here. We can write 2 times 3 equals 6. So we can write 2 multiplied 3 whole power 7 equals 6 power k. It will be 6 power 7. So k will be 7. Question number 5. If the domain of function n of x equal x plus 2 over 4x power 2 plus 2 plus x plus kx plus 9 is r, subtract negative 3 over 2, then the value of k equal. We know if you put here, if you put negative 3 over 2 here in this separation, you can cancel x and you can write negative 3 over 2 in the denominator. The result will be 0. Okay, 4 multiply negative 3 over 2 power 2 plus k multiply negative 3 over 2 plus 9 equal 0. So the result will be 4 multiply 9 over 4 plus k multiply negative 3 over 2. K multiply negative 3 over 2 plus 9 equal 0. 4 divided by 4 equal 1. Result will be 9 plus k multiply negative 3 over 2 plus 9 equal 0. 9 plus 9 equal 18. So negative 3 over 2k will be equal negative 18. 9 plus 9, 18. We can move the result from left hand side to right hand side and convert the sign. Negative divided negative equal 1. So k will be 18 multiplies the inverse of the fraction 2 over 3. 18 divided by 3 equals 6. 2 times 6 equals 12. So the result about k will be 12. K will be 12. Question number 6. If the domain of the fractional function is r subtract 2 and 3 and 4, then n of 3 undefined. Because the domain of the function is r subtract 2 and 3 and 4, then n of 3 is undefined. Question number 7. The additive inverse of the fraction 3 over x power 2 plus 1 is. Additive inverse, we must convert the sign about numerator or denominator. The result will be negative 3 over x power 2 plus 1, because you want to find the additive inverse. Question 8. If there is an infinity number of solutions in R, product R of two equations x plus 3y equal 4 and 2x plus my equal 8, then m equal. We know an infinity number of solutions about two equations must congruent. First equation, second equation must be congruent. Okay, so the equation of x here must be equal to such that this equation. So we must multiply by 2 all term in this equation. 2 times x equal be 2x, and 2 times 3 equals 6, y equal 8. So m will be equal 6 because we have an infinite number of solutions in our product orders. So the two equations will be congruent. In any term here will equal the similar x will be 2x, 3y will be 6y, 4 will be 8 by multiply to all term the equation. Question number 2, find the solution set in R part 2 of the two equation x plus y equal 2 and 1 over x plus 1 over y equal 2. We can solve this equation. X plus 2, x plus y equal 2 and 1 over x plus 1 over y equal 2. We can write here x equal to subtract y. Then 1 over 2 subtract y. We can cancel x here and write in the denominator to subtract y because x equal to subtract y. We moved y from left hand side to right hand side. So the result will be 1 over y equal to. We can find the result by right least common multiplication about denominator to subtract y multiplied by y. We can divide the denominator about to subtract y, the result will be 1. Y times 1 equal y. And this denominator divided by y equal to subtract y. This will be equal to y subtract y equals 0. Then 2 multiply y multiply 2 subtract y multiply y here in denominator equal. We can cancel 2 with 2. So this result will be 1. Okay, because y subtract y equals 0, 2 divided by 2 equal 1, then the result in denominator equal 1. You can using distribution about this expression. 2 times y equal to y, subtract y times y equal y power 2 equal 1. We can repeat it, y power 2, moving from left hand side to right hand side, y power 2, and negative 2y plus 1 equals 0. And then you can simply factorize this equation. Y product y, 1 times 1. This sign will be negative, then y will be 1 or y equal 1. Or you can solve it. Y subtract 1 whole power 2 equals 0. It's true. If you do this step or this step, it's true. Okay, so y p will be 1 and x equal to subtract 1, x will be 1. Solution set will be 1 and 1. The result will be set of order 1 and 1. Question letter P. Find n of x in simplest form shown in the domain where n of x x plus 3 over x power 2 minus 9 subtract 2x plus 2 over x power 2 subtract 2x subtract 3. You can factorize it. Here x subtract 3 multiply x plus 3 subtract. You can write 2 out here, 2 multiply x plus 1 over, can factorize it. X multiply x when 1 multiply 3 equal 3, the sign here will be negative and it will be positive. So the domain will be R, subtract it with 0 here, 3, and -3 and -1 and 3. We write it here. Okay, don't write it again. And then we can cancel this expression with expression, and we can cancel x plus 1 was x plus 1, so n of x will be 1 over x subtract 3 subtract 2 over x subtract 3. And we can simplify that x subtract 3 in denominator, 1 subtract 2, the result will be -1 over x subtract 3. This is the result, okay? Another question. Question number 3. N of x equal x power 2 subtract 2x over x power 2 subtract 3x plus 2 subtract 4 subtract x power 2 over x power 2 plus x subtract 2. First step, we can cancel the sign or move this sign. Replace x power 2 and 4 and change the sign here. Convert from negative to positive. And we can write x outside here. The result will be x multiplied x subtract 2 and factorize denominator. X times x equal x power 2, 1 times 2 equal 2, and the sign will be negative here. And we must change the sign here and replace the two term x power 2 plus 4 or negative, it was negative. Again, we can write negative coefficient about this example. The result will be x power 2 subtract 4. Subtract 4. Okay, we can write negative here, or times negative times positive equal negative. Negative times negative equal positive. Okay. And denominator x power 2 plus x subtract 2, we can factorize it. X 1 times 2 equal 2. The sign will be positive, such that the sign in the middle term, and write negative here. And we can write the domain about this function, r subtract 1 and 2 and 1 and -2. Don't write 1 again here because write it. Okay, and we can cancel x subtract 2, so n of x equal x over x subtract 1 plus, and x power 2, can factorize it, x subtract 2 multiply x plus 2 over x subtract 1 multiply x plus 2, and we can cancel x plus 2 with x plus 2, so the result will be x over x subtract 1 plus x subtract 2 over x1. X subtract 1 divide x subtract 1 equal 1, 1 times x equal x plus x subtract 1 divide x subtract 1 equal 1, 1 times x subtract 2 equal x subtract 2. And x plus x equal to x, subtract 2 over x plus 1, the result will be 2 multiply x subtract 1 over x subtract 1, because we're at a2 outside, at common factor between two terms. X subtract 1 divide x subtract 1 equal 1, 1 times 2 equal 2, so the result will be 2. And find n of x in simplest form shown the domain. Okay, we solved this question. Next question number letter B. n1 of x, n2 of x is n1 equal n2 given the region. Okay, we will solve it here. We know n1 of x equal x over x power 2 subtract 2x, and n2 of x equal x plus 1 over x power 2 subtract x over 2. We can factorize it in 1 of x, and write x outside here, x subtract 2, n2 of x equal x plus 1 over x multiply x equal x power 2, 1 multiply 2 equal 2, and right side here negative, it will be positive. We can write the domain equal R, subtract set of 0 and 2. Domain 1, domain 2, we can write R, subtract -1 and 2. We know domain 1 not equal domain 2, then n1 not equal n2. تمام. Okay. Domain 1 not equal domain 2, then n1 not equal n2, and we can complete it. Cancel x with x, so n1 of x equal 1 over x minus 2, and n2 of x equal, cancel, it will be 1 over x subtract 2, but domain 1 not equal domain 2, then n1 not equal n2. That's okay. We complete all question. Understood? Okay, goodbye.